Hello, how you guys doing today? I'm Mr. Martinez, and I'm going to be showing you how to use Wordhippo. So, this is the website I'm going to be using to show how to demonstrate, this is the website I'll be using to demonstrate how to look up words on an online site for definitions, synonyms, and so much more. So, the first word that we're going to go over will be symbol. That's going to be one of our vocab words for today. So, symbol, the first thing you want to go to is the definitions. The definitions, well, up here are tabs, and the first tab has the definition. So, what does symbol mean? Looking for the meaning or definition of the word symbol, here's what it means. And you just go ahead and click this button, symbol, and it reads it out for you. Now, symbol is a noun. And when you use it as a noun, it's a character or glyph representing an idea, concept, or object. Any object, typical material which is meant to represent another, usually abstract, even if there is no meaningful relationship. So symbol is one of those strange words, but now you know how to find it. Now, when we're looking through our graphic organizers and we're working through them, we're going to need to find out the synonyms for the word. So we're going to click on this top left tab, and it's going to be called synonym. So while we go into here, we're going to learn how to use the synonyms, or we're going to learn how to find the synonyms for this word. So what is a synonym? A synonym is kind of like it's a similar word that means pretty much the same thing, so you can use it in place of that word. So example for symbol would be emblem, logo, trademark, badge, hallmark, stamp, crest, and figure and insignia. So these are all other words that kind of mean the same thing as symbol does. Now, what you're also going to need for your worksheet is to know the antonym. Here, the antonym is the second tab on the top left, and it is the opposite of whatever word you're using. So if we have the word the word symbol, then the antonym for symbol, which is a representation, because that's what symbol is, then what we're going to get for is reality. Instead of the representation, we're getting the actual thing, the truth, the fact, realism, actuality, existence. So these are all these are all words that we're using as in opposition to the word symbol, because symbol means, like we saw before, it's an abstract reference to something else. And in this case, as the antonym, instead of a reference to something else, it is the actual thing. So another thing that we can go for, which is pretty fun, is the rhymes. So rhyming with the word symbol is put on rhymes, and all of these words are going to be words that sound similar to it. So symbol, equal, journal, level, model, simple. These are all words that sort of sound like symbol. If you want to, you can actually use it in a sentence. So you go to Wordhippo and you type symbol, and it'll give you examples of how to use the word symbol. Here's one example. It was celebrated on the left as the people's avenger and cursed as the symbol of the reign of terror by the right. So in that case, it's giving an example of how people would use the word symbol. Translations, if you actually need to write the word or in a different language, you can find the word in translation. And so that's how you're going to use that one. So if we want to go for the next word, we're going to go ahead and look for the word equipment. This will be another word that we're going to be using in our worksheets and in our graphic organizers. So just like the other word, we're going to go to definitions. What does equipment mean? It's a noun, and it's the act of equipping or the state of being equipped, as for a voyage or for expedition. Another way to use it, and the way I use it, is whatever is used in equipping something for someone. For example, things needed for an expedition or voyage. So if I am going for if I'm going on a trip for photography to take pictures, then part of my equipment would be a camera. All right. So let's go ahead and see some synonyms for this word equipment. Synonyms for the word equipment would be like the other one, similar words that almost mean the same thing or do mean the same thing as equipment. So apparatus, stuff, tackle, gear. That's definitely a word right there. Kit, paraphernalia, supplies. These are all words that also sort of mean or are adjacent to the word equipment. Now, let's find the opposite of the word equipment. The opposite would be found in the antonyms. The antonyms of the word equipment would be literature, culture, so other things that are opposite of the practical application of knowledge and sciences. So these are examples of antonyms. So words that rhyme with equipment: complement, equivalent, regiment, accident, argument, assignment, commitment, complement. These all kind of sound similar or are in the same ballpark. But let's go to sentences. So, in 24 hours, the search area went from 18,000 square miles to 36 square miles, all thanks to one piece of Aussie equipment. And so in that case, he's referencing to whatever item or machine this person used to make those measurements. And so this is everything you need to know and everything you need for you to fill out the word graphic organizers that we have out. Enjoy your time. Look up some words. Look up some of your own words if you're finished with the vocab words. And we're going to get back to the lesson. Have a great day.